Hello, everybody. Welcome on in. I'm Orion. We are back with some more Grind Survivors. Today, what we're going to do is we're going to do a build that has been, I've seen in the comment sections a little bit. People have been presenting this build, and I've been reading about it in the Discord. We're going to do a no-shot build where I am not going to fire a single bullet this entire round. So what we're going to do is we're going to run an infernal revolver. Basically, the infernal ones are the ones that are going to do the highest damage. I kind of find these to be the best weapons in the game because you can always build up, you know, like the fire rate, the reload, and all that good stuff. And damage feels like it's king in this game. So we're going to run a revolver. I have a rank 15 plus 5. We're going to do 37,000 damage. And then what we're going to do is we're going to have our arsenal runes, and we're going to be kind of doing it built around this bloodlust again. We did this with the laser gun, and so we're going to pair it with this one too, where each enemy we kill, we're going to gain a little bit of damage. And then since we're never going to reload our weapon, we're basically just going to turn auto fire off. We'll get all that. And then we're going to do this shield stuff. So we're going to start off with the shield right away. We're going to decrease the shield recharge for each ability usage because basically this is going to be an ability usage build. We're going to try to build that up as much as we can. We're going to get the extra HP and pickup range because we want the pickup range. We're going to start with 1 HP, so this kind of pairs with that to get the extra bonus, and then we're just going to run priest. Okay, so let's jump into this. So right there, 5. Let's get started. So again, we'll just, I think I already have auto fire off. So basically a lot of these picks aren't going to really be that great. We can go for things like burn though. But basically we're going to be looking mainly for like damage things, damage and pickup radius. Those are going to be the main things, but you're going to see we're going to do a ton of damage here when we actually hit things. So we're doing like 250,000 damage. We could do, I guess we could do the napalm there too. I'm not against like getting the status effects and stuff because those will help too. But the ability cooldown and then just straight up damage are going to be the most important things. So let's get straight up damage here, 20%. Okay, HP and pickup range, that'll be a good one. I wish we could lock things. I really wish we could lock things, but let's do the HP and pickup range. Pickup range obviously gives us a little bit more area to do the attacks with. That's really, that's our only source of damage here. Okay, let's do damage knockback. Okay, we're gonna really have to push for the ability cooldown stuff here, like pretty soon though. And even XP gain, we haven't seen XP gain yet either. Okay, so there's ability cooldown, so let's get that. Right into Divine Rush. We're probably not going to grind out as many shrines right away, just because I need to kind of make sure that I lump the enemies together and then I'm able to get the XP that they drop. Come on, we can get this. Come on. Oh, okay, we're not going to be able to get it yet. Okay, we'll do the ability cooldown reduction again. We really want to get the one where we kill them. So like the 0.1 every time we kill them reduces it. That's a big one to get. So we could do Ascended too. We don't really, obviously we don't need the reload, but with the reload or the attack speed, but the damage. Actually, let's take this one. Yeah, we'll go with that one first. We'll get more of the cooldown reduction. That's a little bit more important. So you can see pretty much how quickly we're recharging it now. And now we need to start looking for pickup radius stuff too. There's XP. Let's get the XP. We'll try to get the shield stuff too, obviously. Because there's not, since a lot of these picks aren't going to be as viable for us, you know, we need to go with the things that do make sense. So there's Holy Shield. So this one will give us attack speed. So I guess we'll go with XP for right now. We can do the shield stuff later. Because things like bounce, pierce, you know, reload, attack speed, a lot of these picks just aren't viable anymore for us. So we kind of have to pick the things that I guess are a little bit more helpful. I think I'm going to start re-rolling for pickup range though. Okay, we could do, oh, dang it, okay. So we're obviously not going to re-roll these. Let's do Nerd Rage. I would like to do this in endless mode, but as you saw in one of my previous videos, there's a little bit of a, it doesn't necessarily quite work as well as we would hope it does. It's not entirely broken, but it's kind of broken. Man, see, look at, we do like 400 damage a hit. Okay, I'm gonna try to get this cooldown. Oh, there's a magnet. We should definitely get that. Okay, piercing. Okay, here's pickup range, so let's do that. So the explosion here is based on pickup range. So the more pickup range we have, you know, the bigger radius it has. And then it also applies all the status effects. So that's kind of why I'm okay taking fire, and, you know, we'll eventually get probably frost and curse. We'll pick up all those too if we can. Okay, so let's do this one. Let's do the pickup range. Okay, move speed, reload, dash. Let's do base damage. Look at that, over 100,000. That's crazy. Some of these revolvers have some insane damage. But that's why I generally like the infernal stuff. I like the ones that usually just have the highest damage. I don't care about the balanced ones or the ones that have fast fire rates. Just give me high damage. Okay, we'll do the standing still. We'll try to utilize that every once in a while, you know. Okay, now this will be interesting. Okay, let's do, I'm not sure if crit chance really applies to this. I don't think it does. I think it's just your weapon stats. We could probably try to get things like dodge too. Okay, we'll do rich. So if we hold still, we can almost hit the entire screen. We'll take. Ooh, no. Let's go with. Oh, no, no, no. Let's go with this one so we can try to get the vitality. Since we already have heavy shots now. I mean, we have pretty insane radius right now anyways, because of that other one we got. Okay, so let's do, yeah, we'll do this one, pick up range, and then XP orbs give us damage. Oh, I forgot about this one. We unlocked this one, the last one. I forgot to look this up to see what it was. Okay. So hunger for knowledge and excitement. Okay. So gather all XP orbs every 2 minutes. That one's huge. That's such a good one. I totally forgot we unlocked that one last time. So every 2 minutes, we'll just get a magnet. That's so good. Okay, let's do the double all HP. Because we have the heavy shots, so that increases our damage by our max HP. Got so many of these I don't even need, but we're just gonna get them because of priest. Every time we get an altar, we get 1%. Actually, let's come this way and get the XP. The pickup radius. All right, now we'll do this one. So after activation, we get move speed and damage. Those are really the only ones that matter. Then we got a legendary damage down there. Sick. Okay, we're gonna come get this XP first, though. Okay, firestorm we can get. The shooting range. Kind of want to see if there's anything else here we need. We'll get the firestorm. Yeah, see, so there's like some of these other ones decreases ability on each reload, but that obviously doesn't apply because we don't reload. Let's go with phosphorus. That magnet's so cool. Okay, it's between. Let's do more damage. Let's do shooting range. Shooting range now increases our damage. Okay, let's do. I'm gonna reroll. Want to try to get chill. Chill or curse? No, we can do that more shooting range. Aw, destroy. Aw. Good thing I wasn't doing a no-hit run. I thought I thought about doing it. I thought about doing a no-hit run for this, but to get the extra damage. But I decided against it because I thought it would be too risky if I couldn't fire my gun. I didn't want to get too crazy. Because I did a no-hit run the other day. So, all right, this one's obviously not useful for us. We could do the holy shield here. Ooh. That would have been 2 hits. We would have died. We would have been dead twice. Okay, we could do the shield again. I guess I should try to maybe get more shield because we did get that shield reduction. Per, what was it? Per enemy killed? Or per ability use, per ability use. Okay, well, we could just do the extra shield charge. Yeah, I'm just waiting for this moment where more enemies are gonna spawn, so we can really start triggering. Oh, luckily we dodged that one. Okay, there's curse. So let's do curse. I'm just waiting for more enemies to spawn so we can just start doing our ability all the time. Because it's really based on how many enemies we kill. That's where we get the huge recharge. What's this? Oh, that's not going to be useful. Okay, there's more shoot. That's a good one. Yeah, let's definitely do that one. This ability might be a little bit OP. If you can, because this is technically the hardest content in the game. And you know, we are making this look pretty easy. You know, this isn't really a challenge for us right now. Okay, let's do cursed enemies receive more damage. But stuff like this is fun. You know, it's pretty cool that you can do a build in this game where you can actually win and be powerful without having to fire a single bullet in this whole game. Okay. Unfortunately, this one doesn't really give us too many bonuses. I was hoping that this would give us damage, but it doesn't. Let's see. Dodge, dodge, dodge. Let's just do the curse. Bounce, crit. Let's reroll. Delay. Yeah, let's do that. Actually, let's come up here. I might come back and try to do this with the no-hit stuff. I think that would be fun to try. Oh, but yeah, because I mean, I've already died multiple times here doing this build. But I'd also be doing, you know, I would have 200% extra base damage, so we would kill things a lot quicker. Okay, every 6 seconds, apply cursed enemies within your pickup range. Perfect. That works. Since we have pretty good pickup range right now. Okay, we'll just take the dodge. These guys are gonna slow us down a little bit, huh? The knockback is obviously really useful, though. There's a rune in this game that gives you something like 500% extra knockback. I wonder if that works for this. Because this is technically a knockback ability. You know, it specifically says knockbacks enemies. So I wonder if the 500% would apply to this. Okay. So that says after losing HP. So a shield doesn't count then, right? So I should have my shield up the majority of this run, and then we have shield recharge. It's when there's a lot of enemies when we really shine. All right, let's do... I think we'll reroll. I just kind of want to... I'm kind of mainly looking for cold now. I mean, I'll take this, but only just to try to get there. But obviously, we don't have any reloads. Oh, what did we get? Kill 10,000. Oh, that's interesting. I just got an achievement for killing 10,000 enemies with a revolver. So the game doesn't care how you kill the enemies. It depends what you have equipped, huh? That's interesting. Because I I have not shot my bullet once, so it's counting everything as revolver kills. I mean, I guess that's cool. Wonder if that applies to everything like the burn. Let's see if we can get this before the boss spawns. Oh, we didn't. I knew we weren't going to get that, dang. Okay, this might be a little bit of a slower fight. Mainly because there's not going to be a lot of enemies and... halfway. Is he glitched or what? He's not coming out. No, I don't think he's glitched, but he's not coming out of the ground. It looks okay. There he is. I was gonna say it looks more just like a visual glitch. All right, about 75% done. Where'd it go? God, he's so close. Whoops. I messed that dodge up. Why does this last 10% feel like it's taking the longest? Okay, cold-blooded. God, he's so close. There we go. We did it. We did it. So we beat, we beat Dark 5, the hardest map. We didn't fire a single bullet that entire round. We did it just with our special ability. That's crazy. Yeah, so yeah. Cool. Lucky Chamber. Oh, we already have that one. One random ammo. See, we already have, yeah, I already have those runes. Yeah, all right. Well, there we go. I mean, I don't know what more to say. That was absolute, pretty much domination. The only, I mean, we didn't struggle really ever in that game, but the last boss fight did take us a little bit. So yeah, big thanks to all the people who suggested it. There were definitely a couple people that suggested it, and I was reading a lot about it in Reddit too. So big shout out to everybody that threw that in the comments. It was a really cool and unique build. It wasn't the most powerful build ever, but that's a solid build, not even firing the gun once, and we still won just on using her ability. But that's it. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed these videos, please like, subscribe, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.